Hello people of the earth and welcome back to QuickSaveTV. This is our adventures in Skyrim with me and my dear friend Mike.
I guess this is it. Wish me luck.
Wish you luck. Wish you luck. You're a bloody girl. You're joining the vampire hunters. Stop. I'm gonna kill you myself. Or rob you. There's nothing even to rob. You're worthless all around. Do you understand that? You're neither you're rich, neither you're brave, neither you don't really seem really smart.
If you've got what it takes.
Go on,
he's right inside.
What, you got to show me something?
I'll tell you, the only thing more surprising than hearing from Isran after all these years was hearing that he wanted my help. I immediately realized things must be pretty bad. Looks like I was
Oh yeah,
right.
because you're probably very important, right?
I have. There was a time years ago when we were both members
Should
of the
probably read them
Vigilance,
to you.
and both equally dissatisfied with them.
Oi, oi,
Their
oi.
hearts are in the right place, of course. But Isran and I
Cool
were
details in
never
armor.
comfortable.
So cool.
We left together, but that partnership didn't last very long. I didn't agree with some of his methods.
Yeah, I didn't agree with your blabbering right now as well. Not that I
Go
like
inside.
Isran much more.
Isran will want to talk to you.
He'll want to talk to me. Do I care? Did I ask you? Huh? Jesus. People are so rude nowadays.
The Vigilance
Why are you here,
finished
Tolan?
with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawnguard. Is that it?
What safety? There's like 5 fucking people in an entire fort.
For Dawnguard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair.
Do you know how much money it will take
And
to
now
do
that
this
you've
stuff
stirred
here?
the vampires against you. You come begging for my protection.
Concept is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance. Everyone. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I
Man,
wanted
you know
this
what?
to happen.
You're shaving the wrong side of your freaking head.
What do you want?
Whatever the hell I want, I want. I'm here to join Dawnguard. I hear you were looking for vampire hunters. I was just looking around. What is this place?
Why do I even post guards? This
You
is the
have
headquarters of the
5
Dawnguard.
people in an entire fort.
It used to be. A long time ago. As you can see, we have some work to do to restore it to its former glory.
Yeah, some work.
But maybe you want to help me with that.
Maybe I do. What's the Dawnguard?
We hunt down and kill vampires. Haven't you been paying attention?
No.
In the old days, the Dawnguard kept all of Skyrim safe from those
Look at this epic.
blood-sucking scum.
Blood-sucking
Then
scum.
people stopped taking the threat
Well, they're
seriously.
immortal, you know, there's
The
merit
Dawnguard
to
was
their
disbanded,
decision.
and the vampires came creeping back. Now I'm trying to re-establish the Dawnguard.
This
Take
is
the
so
fight
cool, like
to the
underworld.
vampires for a
Except for
change.
we don't have
I
vampires
hope
and
it isn't
werewolves.
too late.
What can I do to help?
I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires.
Yeah, and that will be me, right?
While we're
Because I'm
getting
probably
the
the most
fort back
capable
in shape.
fighter in this entire freaking fort
Tolan
of
was
yours.
telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire
Oh,
attacks.
was it? Detective.
Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Isran, you're shaving the wrong side of your scalp, just saying.
Dim Hollow Crypt.
And you have amazing
Brother
sideburns.
Adalval
They're
was
mightier than
sure
this
it
entire
was some
fort
long-lost
altogether with all the
vampire
guards in it.
artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
Okay, fine.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for.
Oi,
in this Dim
oi.
Hollow.
You know what? You don't inspire.
luck.
You don't inspire any
Feel free to
morale
run
to me.
before
You know,
you
you're
do what you
not
need.
very inspiring leader. Okay, I'm going to say that.
You're welcome to anything.
You're like an uptight asshole who thinks too much of himself. I'm just gonna be honest with you, okay? Gonna be honest. I'm not particularly impressed with your leadership skills. You didn't sway me to your cause. Crossbow. Steel bolts.
Revenge.
Okay, I need to set up something with my steel bolts. Bolts. My steel bolts, okay? Steel bolts. We're going to place it on 3. Heal will be 5. Crossbow will be 4. So it's 4. Okay, this is 4. Okay, small test. Small test, small test, small test. Okay, I can do that. Okay, fine. It's doable. Not super comfortable, but it's doable. Let's go ahead and relieve them of some of their money. Too much money, it will spoil them. We don't want the Dawnguard to be spoiled. Let's go ahead and find enough ammunition for our nice crossbow. I feel such a kick-ass Hajit. Now I actually have the crossbow. You know, just think about it. Hajit with a crossbow. It's like giving a grenade to a monkey. It's dangerous, people. You will soon find out why. You seen me doing stuff with a close combat weapon? You ain't seen me with a crossbow yet. Okay, that's gonna be mayhem. Damage. We need something more damaging. Dawnguard axe instead of steel sword. Throw away the steel sword. Dawnguard war axe. And by the way, I do wonder, how is that effective against vampires? What is so effective about it? It's a very choppy axe, which also includes a spike on the backside, okay? Which is another form of an axe, actually. It's another form of a weapon. It's also considered to be partially axe, partially mace. It pierces through enemy plate, you know. If you drive it with force, it pierces through enemy armor, okay? The problem with this weapon time, and that's why it didn't get very popular, is because it actually stucks inside the enemy, right? And it's very difficult to pull it out in the middle of combat, especially if you drive with such a force. Like, for example, you're riding a horse, and you're charging at the enemy, right? And you drive this thing spike through his chest. It's very difficult to pull it back out, simply because of a force at which it pushes it inside, right? And the front is simply a very sloppy axe with a spike. What is so effective against vampires? I wonder, okay? What is so good about it? There's nothing good. It's just a simple freaking axe. There's nothing extremely effective in that. We need some bolts. Nothing entirely impressive. I like how the bolts are also at the side. We're gonna go ahead and search for some chests and pick up some bolts because this is going to be a long hunting day right now if we don't. We need about 100 at very least to feel slightly comfortable. Because until we get a merchant to the Dawnguard, we will not be. Oh my god, look at those beauties. You my little beautiful wolves. You're so adorable. Can I ride you? Anyway. Okay, cool. Gold torch. Good. Okay, let's go upstairs. Turn in the mice as fast as I can, my mouse as fast as I can, but my hand does not catch up with the movements of my brain. Which is unfortunate, but actually very fortunate, because otherwise I would do a lot of stupid things. Looting without looking. That's called being a professional. Okay, anything else? Strips. Anything else? The lusty Argonian maid. Lusty Argonian maid. We're going to go ahead and pick up something pretty armored. So you mean... no, they aren't actually armoring very well. So do I actually have something? The ones I picked up, yeah, these ones I wanna equip them. They're pretty beautiful. Yeah, they're amazing. They're awesome. The helmet from the Dawnguard I don't like very much. The design wise. And design is all that matters, right? I mean, in an RPG, what else? Would you care about combat efficiency? Pfft, who cares? I mean, what the hell? You have to be stylish when you kill your opponents. Otherwise, it's all for naught. You have to know that. If you see my tutorials, that has to be the first thing you had to learn from me, you know. Style, people. Style. Everything else is disposable. Running upstairs? Okay, that's actually very beautiful. That actually be very beautiful. Let's go ahead and check out what else is valuable in here. Wish there was more valuable stuff. Ingot. Well, let's go ahead and pick up ingots. And the gold piece. I like how the gold is here. It's torture. For me, it would be like look. Golden coin. I'm gonna melt it. No, please don't melt my coins. I spent so much time accumulating them. What I care about is bolts right now. So, give me some. Okay, that should be a bolt. Yeah, gold. Who cares about your stupid gold? Where did they take crossbows in the first place? I do wonder. Because the girl that works on crossbows, she's not even here yet. She's not even here yet. Where is the bolts? No bolts. Great. Gee. Minute. Gathering the bolts. Gathering the bolts. Gathering the bolts. Okay, we checked this part. Let's go ahead and check this last one. And I promise we will go do something useful. I promise. This time I promise. Maybe I'm lying, you know. No one said that I'm not lying. No, I said that I'm the honest legit shit. Damn it to hell. Now I have to abide. Or do I? We're going to take this other crossbow as well and going just to keep it, you know, as a souvenir. I already have a plan for someone I know. Well, I guess we're good. The Talos mistake and the Amulet of Talos. Look! Dawnguard also worships Talos, so kiss my ass. We're going to be transported to the White Room. To the stables. We're going to wipe our eyes from sweat. Oh my goodness, how squinky. It's like cleaning the freaking window. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and hire... we have enough gold. Look, see that? 1,700 gold. No cheats, nothing. Second level. In a game without mods, it would be level 3-4. 1,700 golds. And you're gonna tell me that there's not enough money in Skyrim. Jesus Christ. Do you suck that much? It's all about picking items that have more value than their weight. That's all, people. Once you master that, you're good. It's actually generally a good thing to know in life, you know, to buy things that last longer and etc, etc. But, you know, it's so simple. It's that simple. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
But we'll be keeping an eye on it.
Oi, I'm shaking in my boots. My speech has been increased. My speaking has been increased. Very good speaking, girl.
We'll pay whatever it takes.
Yeah,
but we
you
must
will.
have more swords for
Certainly
the Imperial
will.
soldiers.
Not now, you won't. Oh, that's alarm. Alarm of hell. But first, some, you know, some stealing action going on. Quick saving after every turn. Good. Very good.
Why don't you swallow this?
Okay. Swallow your pride, man. Swallow your pride. And in the next episode, we shall find out what companion was I talking about.
Are you feeling...
And what are we going to do in this city of a tree? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Have a greatest day. Do not forget to put a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and add it to favorites if you would like to further help it to be promoted. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe to my channel to see more, and have a great day. Bye bye.